This week on the Anime Alchemist podcast.
Are you like shocked that a webtoon got a second anime or a second season? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think like Tower of God did that well.
Like, I still feel like a lot of people talk about it.
What?
You know, we never talked about slime.
Oh. Yeah, no, he did a lot of crazy shit.
He
built his country.
He
built his country up crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like
Well, what's believed to be a BlackRock company called Blackstone Incorporated has now invested $1.7 billion into Japanese entertainment properties.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist podcast. My name is Emory.
My name's Gary.
Sorry, I had to do it.
It's okay.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in, whether it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Maybe you guys checking us out on YouTube. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Spoiler warning, like always. And if you guys don't know, spoiler warning can get you 10% off on some G Fuel. And let's talk about some anime. First up, I think we should just drop that like big bomb that we were talking about. Was it last week we were talking about it?
Well, I hope more people are talking about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, what's believed to be a BlackRock company called Blackstone Incorporated has now invested $1.7 billion into Japanese entertainment properties. So that's anime, that's manga, that's video games, that's J-pop, that's everything. Like, they're just trying to monetize Japanese culture because it's what's in right now. I understand it's super popular. The Western media doesn't really have much to offer right now.
Besides Deadpool.
And maybe House of Dragon. Yeah, like there's some things, but like it takes so long for them to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes it kind of underperforms anyways. So like Western content isn't it. It's a little too woke. Like, people are done with that shit.
Mm-hmm. There's just a constant flow of anime.
Yeah, and it's super popular. Bro, name another industry where you got a new show dropping a new episode every day. There's multiple.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Okay, yes, I do watch everything, almost everything. So yeah, I almost have something for every day. But like that's
rare.
That's
just
possible.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be possible with Western media.
Not that it would actually. Well, you got a point, because like anything of even slight decency coming from the West is still not up to par. And then like I'm saying, like the other half of like Western entertainment is garbage.
They've milked every good property dry. Now they're going to Japanese entertainment, and I'm scared of what it's gonna mean, because like they're trying to monetize all of it.
Mm-hmm. There's gonna be less love. It's gonna be all conformed differently. I don't know.
Dude, it's gonna, like, I understand every industry has its issues.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen a lot of issues in the anime industry with people not getting paid the proper wage and being overworked and like them being short on animators, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it becomes that big of like a conglomerate thing, like it's just gonna get worse.
Agreed.
Like, people ain't gonna be seeing their families. Like, that's already the state of things.
Okay,
it's
so
just gonna be normalized.
You think it's gonna like make that even worse?
Yeah.
Like those working. Okay, I get what you're saying.
We're gonna see hidden messages in the anime. Help me.
Oh god.
The freeze frames,
Mm-hmm.
impact frames. Help me.
Oh god. That's morbid, but I get it. It's a big. It could be like what is a big organization basically just taking over an entire entertainment industry.
Well, once they made that move, a bunch of other Western companies started to do the same.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, so there's just a few companies, a few like really big companies just buying up media from Japan.
Why am I not hearing more about this?
Because people aren't talking about it.
What the fuck?
Like we honestly, like obviously we don't know everything about what's going on. Like those are backdoor deals. Like they're having conversations company to company and like making settlements on who's gonna own what, right? But I feel like the moment it's really gonna come out and like be in everybody's faces is like if Shueisha gets fucked with. Like if One Piece, Naruto, any of those properties end up
Getting touched.
being owned or like being forced to change the story or extend it. That's when people would like really cause an issue about it. Right now it's just like, hey, we're seeing the signs. We're seeing the signs that like, you know, they're gonna do the anime industry the way they've done movies and video games and everything else we've enjoyed.
So you think like, just hypothetically speaking, okay, if they tried to get to One Piece, do you think that would end up being a thing?
I mean, they're already remaking it.
Fuck. Damn, son, when you put it like that,
You remember those One Piece, like Netflix One Piece specials we were watching, and they like changed up all kinds of stuff, like
those actual movies.
Drum Island, they had the Sunny.
I know. No. I trust me. I did my research on the movies. That came out not like too long ago, but like well before the time skip actually. I promise. Like I'm sure it was like Netflix like exclusively like posting it, but I promise you that was like.
Well, they fucked a lot of things up.
Yeah.
Like Frankie was there,
And
Robin was there. Like they were not a part of the crew.
just like arriving on fucking Drum Island.
Yeah, I don't even think Vivi was there, which is like
Pivotal.
this is a big part of why they were there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like if they can make changes to things subtly, then they can just come in and change the story without people paying enough attention. History gets changed all the time. They can change the TV show.
Oh God, I hope they don't. I hope they just don't fuck with the story. If you want to just keep milking it and like redoing it like every, I don't know, 25 years, cool. I'm not gonna argue about that. I'll keep
suck on that tea.
Yeah, all day. You mess with the story, nah, I'm gonna get a little cranky. I swear to God, I knew it was coming. The worst part is, like, I was really considering saying it just for you, but like, it came out of your mouth, and I'm just. Yes.
Oh, that was funny. Well,
I want all this cut out.
Hopefully, anime, the state of anime, and the anime industry, and the people who are inside of it and working inside of it. You know, hopefully all of it will be okay.
Who knows? Like there could be a possibility. Maybe all the funding will make conditions better. People get a better wage. I don't know. I just want to think.
System, like put an actual system in place.
Mm-hmm.
Like how do you monetize the most out of this? It's like you create a system to make it as efficient as possible. And I feel like when they make that system to make it as efficient as possible, because it's already crazy efficient. Like people barely make the cut to keep a manga going for, you know, maybe a month. So if they do all that, I feel like the good stories, they're gonna get shot down before they ever have a chance.
Oh, fuck. Like, there's some real truth to that. And then, like, you're not going to be able to see them unless it's like you're going and reading from, like, a niche fucking magazine.
That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
We'll stop watching the major labels and just go look at the little...
No. We'll become a little label.
I like that. Alchemist Prince. I'm pretty sure it's taken, to be honest.
Well, because it's a BlackRock company, we'll be Black Alchemist.
I like that one.
I do too.
Yeah. And we are only one topic in.
Already having to make cuts. How many minutes? Let's go. We ain't even trying to extend this.
I know.
Okay.
I do like your idea of becoming a small label, but we're gonna.
We could. Yeah, there's people.
That's true.
There's people
That
who
is
do
true.
it, and I'm just saying, like,
We could.
it's it's one of those things. It's inspiring. You see other people do it, and it's like, oh wow. Well, if they figured it out, I could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mr. Krabs runs a restaurant, bro. If he can run a restaurant, he can run a restaurant.
He makes a good point. I kind of want to address this next thing because, like, I didn't know this was a big deal, and then I saw it come up in the notes, and I was like, "Huh, that is kind of a good point." So, Tower of God got a second season, and
Did you ever watch the first season?
I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm gonna be honest.
It's not got a high school. It's the
Yeah,
other
no,
one
no,
that
no,
came
no,
out
no,
around
no.
that time.
It came. I thought this came out like during like 2020, didn't it? It's been a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Okay.
It predated got a high school or it came out that same
Same.
season.
Yeah, it's around the same time. But so it's. Are you like shocked that a webtoon got a second anime or a second season? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think like Tower of God did that well.
Okay.
Whenever, like I've rewatched it. I've
Mhm.
rewatched that whole first season because I was like, well, maybe I was wrong. Like maybe it was better than I remember, and it was really good. It was really good. Like super engaging, colorful,
Mhm.
great animation, interesting story. You know, you got that plot twist at the end of the season, and then just kind of picks up. And where it picks up is crazy because like our main characters changed drastically. I'm just surprised not more people are talking about it, I guess, because if it was popular enough to get another season,
Mhm.
but like the way the new season picked up with our main character, it's very different from what we originally had. Like the original main character, like who he was as a person, who we're following now is a very different person.
Okay.
And it's shocking, and I'm surprised a lot more people are talking about, you know, Tower of God season 2
Mhm.
if it was that popular then. But I'm also surprised it got an anime because, look, I know Got a High School didn't do as good, but it could have got something more.
Mhm.
Is there any other webtoon series out there you can think of? Because the only other one out there, and it's not a webtoon series, it's just manhwa, is Solo Leveling.
Mhm.
That's confirmed for season 2, but that was expected.
Wasn't that a light novel first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah, it was a light novel, and then it got a manhwa adaptation.
Okay, so yeah, that doesn't count.
And I also haven't seen any Crunchyroll webtoon collaboration. Like Tower of God is like the last one, and it's still going.
Huh.
It's weird to think about. Like they did that. They paired with webtoons to like create an anime
Mhm.
or create some new animes and like get the ball rolling. And like they did 2. Got a High School and Tower of God. Got a High School. Okay, clearly it didn't perform well enough. Wasn't interesting enough. It was crazy. It had good fights, but like it was a little too fast paced for the character development.
Mhm.
Then
Okay,
you
I
have
can agree with that.
Tower of God, which is just, I feel like it kind of has everything.
In that first season.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It reminds me of like, I don't know. I want to say like Darwin's Game, but not.
Okay.
It's like a high fantasy world. Like if Darwin's Game occurred in One Piece.
Oh.
Like anything could be like, you know, there's characters with fucking wings and horns and like animal characters. Like it's an interesting world. I see why people like it.
Okay, so I think there could be a possibility that like the only reason like even this like second season came back was because the community was asking for it, I'm sure. Like, there's not a strong enough community to be saying, like, yeah, we want another season, God bless you, of God of High School. But, like, I mean, I can't see that, like, recently with the season 2, like, coming out, I heard, like, I saw some shit here and there, like, people excited for it coming back. But overall, like, I have not seen anybody really talking about it, honestly. Like, has there not been like any spectacle kind of moment in the season, like some shit that's just like, whoa?
I mean, there's been some like cold character moments.
Okay, some shit that like is like,
and I'm just saying, like, this is a character who went from like, I'm gonna be friends with everybody, and like, you know, I don't want to fight, like, we can do this together, guys, to like a character walks in the room and he already dropped everybody and he about to drop them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a very big change in the kind of character, and that's the shit they opened up with for this season. So it's like, how are more people not talking about it?
Huh. Okay.
It has been good though. If you're wondering if you should watch the show, you should watch the show. Give it a chance.
Okay.
It's a story about a kid named Bomb who's like in love with this girl named Rachel, and she goes into the tower because she wants to see the stars in the sky, because like, I guess they can't, but they're called the regulars because they went in without being chosen.
That's right.
And like, sometimes you know, they get special abilities, and there's like princesses, different floors, special abilities. I forget what it's called. I think they're called like wave controllers. But they basically, like, the energy is like water, right? It's very much like a strategy game kind of thing. Like, they get thrown into situations like, survive this situation, or like, oh, you know, battle royale tournament, like the last 100 standing, keep going.
Oh shit. Okay. God. A little bit of fucking oh god, what's that damn show that was on Netflix everybody loved? My god. Everybody dies except like one person. It's like a giant game show. Squid Games. Yeah. God, it sounds violent like that.
I was gonna say like Tomodachi Game.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, like it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that, except like, you know, they be fighting to the death too.
Okay. I forgot you guys put this on here, and Bunny Lord, if you don't chime in, I'm gonna be upset, because I don't know as much as you and him. So like,
you watched the episodes with us.
I mean, yes, but you guys
didn't watch the full series all the way to completion.
And like, you guys have way more
Fairy tale.
context. Yes, fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Now, I have heard crazy shit about the stuff that's like supposed to be coming up. Like, every time people talk, like, man, they really need to animate this.
Bro,
they need to animate this.
How did they miss dragons as strong as Acnologia just being out there this whole fucking time? We went through that whole fairy tale series, the whole original series, thinking Acnologia is this one big bad dragon that we gotta take him down like he's the threat. And then come to find out there's 5 others, and they just been there, and ain't nobody talking about it? What?
I mean, yeah, that's a solid point.
Remember, Gildarts was like trying to defeat them already.
Yeah, you mean...
He was already on that 100-year quest. He failed.
Okay. Well, Diet
he
Shanks.
failed?
Diet Shanks is basically a scarecrow.
No, how dare you? No. Gildart's got an arm and a leg torn off trying to complete that quest. And he was
Also,
like,
his
scarred
torso
Yeah,
is basically a barrel now.
Yeah. Like,
And
so
it's just
scarred.
all of it's just stuffed in there. Because it's like, he's basically a barrel now. Like if you see his torso, he's like the wood guy from Family Guy.
Oh, Seamus?
Yes, like Seamus. Like,
Like
he's...
in reverse, kind of? Is Seamus the only thing? Wait, has Seamus got wooden body?
His torso is wood.
Oh, yeah, he's just a head, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Is
Like,
that pretty much...
he's got like a waist, and like part of some of his legs and like part of his torso and arms, but like yeah, no, he got fucked up.
Damn, bro.
Go watch the 100-Year Quest, people. It's actually really good. It's already like, yes, it's fan servicey. There's some moments, but like if you actually just watch the story for its story, like it's a good story.
CAMPFIRESONG song.
Oh my god. Now we've been watching a couple. I know you.
Oh, hold on. Let me. I'm sorry. It is worth watching. Watch it.
Okay.
Watch Fairy Tale 1,000-Year Quest. It's like, and I understand the idea is contrived so they can continue the story. 100-Year Quest, whatever. The idea is contrived so they can continue the story, but it's got all the classic things that you love out of Fairy Tale. It's got the fan service. It's got the man service.
The power scaling.
Yeah, it's got the power scaling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got the dragons. And it's got the fan service.
You said that twice.
I know.
Okay.
So, just saying. Watch it. It's pretty good.
And it is not Diet One Piece.
It fucking totally is.
They got Diet Shanks. No, it's Diet Anime because they have
It
Diet
is Diet.
Shanks. Natsu is Diet Luffy.
And Diet Sasuke is gray.
Yeah, Diet Sasuke is gray. Diet Zoro.
Is Loxus.
It's
I know.
Loxus.
Yeah.
Like they just copied all the characters. It's
Does that
fine.
or is it like a combination of diets?
See, I feel like Ursa's the only one in there where I'm like, oh, she's just a muscle mommy.
We can't complain about muscle mommies. I wear mommy going on shirt.
Yeah. Nice.
The fan service has been amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, like just sitting in, I'm just like, I don't need to know what's going on to appreciate that.
We're not just talking about ass and titty.
Nah.
There's like fights and stuff.
The animation is
good.
still phenomenal. Like it's modern fucking anime. What do you expect? It's gonna be fucking, and it's a big title. It's gonna be top notch anime.
Plus, it's also just cool, like seeing the mystery that they're spinning with the characters that they've introduced and pulled into the story. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna unfold. I knew I was right to not trust that white-haired bitch.
Damn, that's aggressive, but okay.
Hey. Look, I like my white-haired girls. This one rubbed me wrong. I saw her, I was like, oh.
I don't like
that.
you.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's not normal. Something wrong.
Okay. Now before you bite my head off, okay, I'm like a week behind on some of these, okay? I've
See, you say a week, but I don't.
Okay, so I do know that what is it? Quality assurance and the raising kids.
I just watched both of those today.
I believe those update on Mondays.
So are you an episode behind?
Yes.
Or are you 2 behind?
No, I'm just 1.
Because we're on episode 4 now.
Yes, I've seen up to episode 3.
Okay, so with quality assurance, you saw the Meta AI Tesla take over Nikola.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, thank you. You brought that back to me. That was crazy.
That was crazy. I didn't expect a game about like a guy stuck in a virtual world patching stuff to like fully expand more on these things, but like the next episode it's really worth the watch because you get to see some process, but you also get more characters. Dude,
Okay.
it's so good. It's actually like very different from most of the isekais out there. Like they take gaming tropes and use those rather than like basic isekai tropes. Like they follow around with like gaming tropes because it's about finding glitches in the game.
Speaking of that, were you expecting that to be the result of his friends? Remember there was the dude that was like stuck in the concrete with his booty up,
Oh my gosh, that's right.
and then
I forgot about that.
there was the girl.
She was stuck in an infinite loop of death,
Yeah,
of
because
instant death.
she was in an immortal form, but she stepped on a instant kill trap. So she would literally come back alive, die, come back alive, die, like in a constant state. And then the other dude, he straight up just like kept taking off the height restrictions for like, I guess like the ceiling cap of the world.
He fell into the sky.
Yeah. Just gone. He's gone.
Which is crazy. That's like the reverse of that other guy, Sugimoto or
The one
whatever.
that just fell straight down into
he
like the
fell
black
into the-
abyss.
Yeah, there's no properties down there for him to grab. Like probably same with the dude who fell into the sky.
Oh.
It's just a white void instead of a black void.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't realize it like that.
And then his other friend is like phased into the ground, I guess, because he was like
Yeah.
messing with properties to phase through, and he like went through like a section that was like glitched out, and he is stuck in the ground now.
Yep.
Like they're alive. They're just, yeah, kinda. It's just like that's not a life. He wants to get them unstuck, but the only reason why they're in that situation is because they misuse their tablets.
Mm-hmm. They were strictly told like not to use the what was it?
Debug mode.
Debug mode. That's right. Because there's the other individual that's in their party that he went off to go beat the game because he's under the conception that, like, if we beat the game, maybe they'll like get logged out and they'll be good.
It was cool. They like showed rumors of like, oh, there's a party like getting close to beating the game.
And I believe it was him. He was kind of like the business rep. He's like, oh, you guys are all testers, and I'm here to like kind of like coach you guys through it. Like we're a team, and like I'm gonna report to them too. Like he was like more a company man.
Yeah. Like he was like the main link for the main company making the game, where like the beta tester that they hired was like auxiliary companies that they hired out.
Yeah, and that's something you find out is like there's different companies that like were called to like beta test this game.
So there's a lot of other people in this game that we don't know about, and that's what I'm really interested about seeing is like one, all the other debuggers and like what they're doing, or like how they're operating in that world, because they've been there for a year. And then two, are there any other unique NPCs out there like Nicola?
Okay. Did you see that part where they were playing NPC darts?
Yes, I did. That was yeah, it was.
I was like, they're just NPCs. I was like, no, man.
Well,
If Free Guy taught me anything,
dude,
they have feelings too.
The fucked up part is they don't respawn or anything. Like,
They don't?
well, MP, dude, her whole village died.
But like that keeps happening.
Well, that was a bug. He reported it all, but like the bug was like the whole village died after the encounter with the dragon, no matter what, even if like he fought it off. So basically like I beat the Elite Four, I beat the champion, and I still lost. Right? Like that's the glitch.
Oh, gotcha.
But her whole place still got wiped out. It's just like she got revived, probably because of Tesla.
Oh my god.
All everybody she loves is dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that village is dead. They stayed dead. So I'm assuming there's still a level of regular mortality for even NPCs. So them doing that is fucked up.
That I didn't think about that. Holy shit. That's sad.
Yeah.
Those guys are jacked up.
Happy Nicola's not too stuck on her family dying.
Real quick, the raising kids or
raising kids. The kids in a
kids on
isekai.
Kids isekai. Kid raising isekai.
Yeah.
Episode 3. I think they kind of like pick up with like them getting the animals, like the additional ones.
Oh yeah.
Like he gets like cool little collars that makes them small. And
so they
fucking adorable.
They are really cute. I like how they draw them all chibi and stuff. They look like babies.
And I remember like it's the kid part. Like I think are like wholesome is like, you know, he gave him a bag and like necklaces, and he was like, I like realized he was like, I think they like having their own stuff.
Yeah, it made them really happy just having their own thing, like having their own bag, having their own clothing outfits and everything.
Oh, it was cute when
like
they went
even
to the little shop.
Yeah, he even gave them pay.
Oh, that's
Like,
right.
He like split their money because he's like, well, you helped me. Like y'all did this, so you take your money. Like this is what you have to spend.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, he's teaching them some level of independence. I'm hoping that like goes down the route of them becoming separate characters. Yes. Alan and Elena.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this was also the same episode where like they went with that guard, like the captain. Like they were like, oh, we're going into the forest, to fight back the monsters. And from like the get-go, like, you know, like they're feeling like some form of like bloodlust and like their danger sense is going off. And like while they're in the forest, they end up taking down like, I think the first pack of like wolves. The kids were not instructed to hold back, so they immediately went up and murked their shit in front of everybody.
And they're just like, what the hell? Kids should not be capable. Y'all did that? Oh, I'm sold.
I think the last so yeah, they like murk up the wolves. Everybody in the party is like, what's going on with those kids? And as they slowly progress through the forest, like they also start to realize like, oh wow, he's kind of OP too. Why are you only E rank? And it's just like, because it is registered technically. And like they start accusing him of being like a rank, like a false ranker, yeah. And then there was that moment where like he cooked for the entire party, didn't he?
Yeah, and they're like, dog, this is amazing. So breakfast comes and they're like, you're gonna cook for us.
That's right. They're like, you go cook breakfast for us too, right?
And then they get attacked by a giant black serpent, which is terrifying and strong. And he beats it. And then they eat. But in the middle of the serpent attacking, the kids get hurt, or almost get hurt. And it's because this one guy is shooting off like a bloodlust. And it turns out this entire time, that's what was so fucking funny. This entire time, this dude is shooting off bloodlust at the kids and at this guy, at our main character, Taku. And it's solely because he's in love with the captain.
Yep.
Like the Knights captain. And it's not like oh yeah, he really loves the guy, like he's passionately following. No, he's in love with him. Like he publicly declared his love for him. He wants to get in his like he's in love with him.
And he's jealous of the fact that like the captain's been given on the main character all the praise.
It's fucking hilarious, bro. When they like revealed that and like put the nail in the coffin of like, oh no, he's gay. Like he wants him. I was like, yo, they did that. Yeah. Okay. I was not expecting it, but I fuck with it.
Man, they're just trying to make this anime progressive, man. You know, you got a single father raising 2 kids
that he adopted.
You got, you know.
Bro, you got to watch the most recent episode because we just got information that like kind of muddies the waters a little bit. We really got to talk about it, like actually.
Okay.
This show's so good, bro. This show's so good.
Okay, I have started Failure Frame. I've got like an episode in. Fuck.
What do you think?
Fuck.
You like the setup?
Yes.
What is it? Fucking Ruins of Disposal? Yeah.
But the one that I'm like, I think fucks is Wisteria.
I knew you would.
Yeah. That was right up my shit.
Did I fuck with it so heavy? It's so good. Like the main character, Will, seeming so meek and like just like society pissing on him, like gave very much the beginning of My Hero Academia vibes of like, oh, we got this meek little weak character who like has no social standing, he has no real strength of his own, and then you see him in the dungeon and you're like, oh no, this kid got greatness in him. And then they give you that warrior line, bro, like he's the only warrior in the world of mages. I'm sold. I'm gonna watch this all the way through. I love that they're not like afraid to just be like, oh no, he's doing it because he's in love with the girl that he was childhood friends with.
Hey man,
it's over love, 100%. That's his only goal. It's just because he loves her and he wants to be up there with her.
Classic trope. I'm game with it.
I'm game with it.
When was the last time we had like a classic?
That was Paradise.
Facts. And that feels like that's been a minute.
It has been a minute. It's been so long I've gone back to rewatch it.
Damn, really?
Yes. It's dubbed. It's dubbed now.
Oh, you did say that recently.
Yeah. I forget how good it was, bro. It was really good.
I'm real sorry that we didn't put this on here. But like there's actually an anime I'm pretty sure you and me have not talked about that was pretty freaking relevant last season, but like I still feel like a lot of people talk about it.
What?
You know, we never talked about slime.
Oh. Yeah, no, he did a lot of crazy shit.
He
built his country. He
shit.
built his country up crazy, bro.
Like
he's throwing a massive party.
Yes.
For all the demon lords to come and attend. But like also kings of other countries.
Like it's an open invitation to basically any fucking being that
it's the first time a function like this has been like, I guess, created in that world.
And
like,
it's
he's mixing shit up so heavy.
Like it's so crazy that in like what 3 seasons it went from this little tiny village to a full-blown like nation. Like they're building a coliseum
and they're building a dungeon for adventurers to come in. It's a labyrinth.
Yeah.
The fact that that little pixie has the ability to just change the floors, shuffle them around, just move it however she wants is insane. And they were like, oh yeah, we need dragons. Millium shows up and they go and get dragons. So now the floors have elementals, right? Oh, this is a fire floor. This is a floor with a storm. This is the ice floor. Like it's crazy.
And then, okay, so do you remember when the hero was like going to like meet him? And like, you know, at a certain point, like they stopped off at one village and they're like, we're gonna stay here. And like, as they're walking through the village, she looks up and she's like, we're eating here.
Oh, it's ramen.
And it's fucking ramen. And
yeah.
she's like, it like looking and she's like, wow, like the experience feels, cause she's another worlder. She's from the same world that Reamer is from.
She knows what Japan is. She knows what ramen is, what a ramen shop is like. And it's exactly the same.
And then it's like, it's crazy because like to see her expression, she was so fucking excited. They even ordered, I forgot what else they ordered.
Oh, they got like gyoza, I think.
Yeah. And she was like, can we get another of this? I'm like, oh, sorry, we already sold out. We're not going to get our next shipment until we get it from, what is it, Tempest? And she's even like, did he want me to hear that? And like, I like their advancements in their roads. Like, do you remember they put like this special like device underneath the tiles that like essentially creates a barrier that keeps monsters away from these roads they're making? The roads are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, they're paved so nicely that like people were running their hands across it and they're like, you can't feel the groove. And it's like, it's brick roads, you know? That's Geld though right there, bro. That's Geld.
And then like, if I'm not mistaken, they even had like a little like halfway point where it's like, oh, like
they had checkpoints and restaurants, and then they have rest stops. So they have rest stops with food and like shops and stuff every certain amount of length of time, like how we do on our freeways and shit. and then they have lodging.
Yes. Yeah. Every like larger.
Yeah, like let's say every 4 miles they have food, and every 10 miles they have lodging, like
yeah.
something like that, right? So they straight up, they're making it easy to travel to their country.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is he like building all this stuff and putting all this stuff into effect and bringing all these people to his country because they're having this festival, but Labyrinth for the adventurers, like, and getting their name out there, but their roads are being paved outwards towards all these other places to make it easier to get there.
And like he had, when they like showed the map, and it's like he's literally that country's now the connecting point, like the middle ground between like these 3 huge nations. It's like, oh yeah, Rimuru got a lot of power,
and nobody could really travel through those areas before that
because they were mostly monster areas.
Yeah, but because now they installed those barriers and have done all this development, because people weren't willing to do that development because it's in the forest, there's monsters, like that's not a place you can maintain.
Mm-hmm.
But they have. It's crazy. It's like he just like got the perfect little jewel.
Yeah.
And he's just been growing it and making it into a country. Like the location of it, the geography of it, it's everything, bro.
Oh, you're not wrong. Because like when they were like established, it like told me like, well, technically, because like you became a demon lord, your area doesn't stop like here. Technically, your area is all of this. Like you now have what's across the river.
Yeah, what's crazy is they alluded to there's somebody across the river.
Yeah.
And like I think that old man from the family with the little girl who was like, oh, everything's gonna go this way or that way, predicting shit. I think he is connected to those weird priests with the cloaks.
Oh yeah. Wait,
because there was 5 of them.
Oh.
And they showed him, like, I feel like taking some kind of backlash or damage when one of them was vanquished.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think that family might reside on the other side of that river, and they're gonna be somebody to travel with in this next season.
Okay.
Dude, they did a lot of setup. Like, I understand for some people it's a little too political. There's too many like big world plays being moved, but like that's what's interesting about it to me.
You're in season 3. That's like what we're gonna get to. It's not all just him being a slime finding his place in the world. No, now it's a slime leaving his mark in the world.
Yeah, if you want the vibe of like season 1 slime, go watch the spider anime. So I'm a spider, so what?
Okay, there was one part of that season though that I want to like talk about. So do you remember when he's fighting the hero? And like overall, like it's pretty like evenly matched, but then she's like, I'm about to bust out my move. And she goes to do it, and like Rimuru's like shit. But and they're like even oh god, what's the other like the voice in Raphael's like immediate action, like needed, can't evade, can't dodge, can't survive, this will kill you, suggesting getting rid of Beelzebub.
Sacrifice Beelzebub.
So he's like done. Does it. And you're like,
oh,
he just lost one of his biggest abilities. Like,
dude, that was like one of the best things. That was his unique skill.
And like I hurt me because I was like, fuck, that was like one of my favorite moves that he does. And like so like the fight continues, and like no like after that, like she basically collapses and she's like, I ain't got nothing left. And then they're like, there was some trickery from that religious guys, and like they showed up and they had every intention of just killing Rimuru. They're like, all right, if we're killing the hero, like fuck it, like whatever it takes to kill the slime. And then Raphael's just like, oh, they're performing this, just use Beelzebub again. It's like, but I just got rid of it. Yeah, I made a copy. It's like, you can do that? You can just make copies of my moves? We can just discard them like fucking extra files, and you got a backup? What the fuck is that computer? Also, what was crazy to learn about this season is that when she got isekai'd, she also had a similar like a similar like an assimilation where like as she was transitioning to the world, like she was talking to the computer, like
The voice of the world.
yeah. And it just makes me think like, okay, so like Rimaru's evolved into Raphael. Does she still have hers? Like, can she? Does
No. That was one of his unique skills.
Oh,
That was Sage, remember? He was like, I want to be a sage in my next life. The Sage evolved into Raphael.
that's right.
Like, the Sage was how he was able to, like, go into, like, auto combat and be able to analyze and, like, collect all the stuff. And it tells him, like, hey, you know, you can use magical sense to, like, see your surroundings because you don't have eyes and you're a slime. Now it's Raphael, right? So it's like, I feel like it's connected to the voice of the world. So like, if you view it as a video game, it's plugged into the program, right? But it's independent from the program.
So it's like shit, I can't remember their little child from SAO.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yuki? Was it Yuki?
I think it was. Moving on, but yeah, okay, no, okay, that makes more sense because I was very confused. I was like, this is a very broken ability, like having your own separate consciousness in a whole nother world, like having two thoughts that can process things separately is broken as shit. Again, you should watch So I'm a Spider, So What.
Literally what I was thinking too.
Like she has several consciousness, like to do different
like
things.
3, 4? I don't know. Is it like called Divergent Mind or something like that?
Yeah. Crazy.
Okay, so failure frame, quality assurance, isekai with kids, Wistoria. Have you been watching No Longer Allowed? Because I have not.
No, I have not.
Oh, well, I guess we'll update you on how that one is.
Have you been watching Pseudo Harem?
I have.
Okay, how is that?
Bro, she cute as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not about like a crazy girl with mental issues. It's just like there's a girl who's an actress, and for practice, you know, she joins the drama club because she's interested in becoming an actress, and she's low-key like really good at it, and she just kind of like meets this dude, and you know, she's talking about like, oh, do you know where the drama club is? And he's like, oh, I'm the president.
Okay.
I got you. Unfortunately, it's just us though, so you know, hopefully you're cool with that, right? And she's like thinking like, oh, it's just like this one story, right? And then they get there and he's like, nah, I'm just fucking with you. That's the president, right? And, you know, like he just completely baits her, and she's like, what the fuck? This guy is weird, right? And he just like, they just kind of start hanging out and becoming friends naturally. And then like they start this dynamic where, you know, she'll come in and, well, it starts with him legit being like, one day I'll have a harem. Hey, you're a girl, you know about girls, right? Right? And then she like acts out a few different characters to tease him and be like, oh, you know, now you got a harem. And like they just continue it. And like other people kind of know that she like puts on acts for him and whatnot, but like usually it's when they're alone. And it's good. It's good. It's not like pervy.
It's not trashy.
Just wholesome.
Okay.
Like it's cute. Like he's low key kind of oblivious, and she's low key kind of like starting to really like him.
Okay. Yeah.
It's cute. It's cute, bro. I've really been enjoying it.
See, everybody thought it was gonna be naughty. Shame on you.
No, it's nice. It's wholesome as fuck.
Not everybody's degenerates. Martine.
Okay, well, on this season so far, what are your thoughts? What do you think?
Okay, so like funny enough, I even heard this opinion today. Somebody was like really upset that like they say that the season's been very dry.
Yeah, no, last season was dry, bro. What the fuck? This season, like last season, I understand we had big hitting anime last season. I get that. We had Kaiju number 8.
Then I mean, like that was kind of it though.
What else was there? Okay.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that was Demon Slayer. That's true.
I can give you that.
I'm trying
Slime?
to think of something else. I guess slime, but like,
It still wasn't like high.
yeah, this season is pretty. Everything that we're talking about is new. This is all new anime, all new
Yeah.
season of anime. All of them are pretty good.
Fairy Tales this season.
I mean,
okay,
you know,
okay, but that's still another new anime. It'd be like if Dragon Ball Z came out with Dragon Ball Z Super. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Duper.
I mean, it's what Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Daima is. It's a totally different like entity. Like, it's like it wasn't continuation from Bleach. It's Bleach. That was in your Blood War.
Naruto Shippuden.
Exactly.
Speaking of,
One Piece. Just saying.
yeah. So yeah, no. Speaking of Naruto Shippuden,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I guess Boruto.
Oh god.
I've seen this question floating around, and I gotta ask you, bro, because genuinely, I feel like this shouldn't really
Be a debate.
be a debate because, like, you see certain things in the show, but Boruto and Naruto,
Mm-hmm.
who is the better shadow clone user?
Are again? Why is that a question?
Now, tuning exams, Boruto, you see he got some finesse with those shadow clones. He does.
Mm-hmm.
Give him that.
Okay.
He's got a lot of really good strategy going. Like it took Naruto seeing the lion barrage to think of like his own barrage attack, and like Boruto had one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But whenever Naruto or Boruto's like using his shadow clone on a searching mission, they have to stay a certain range from him, otherwise they'll dissipate,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where Naruto, like, that was never addressed ever. That was never an issue for Naruto. It was never like, oh, I gotta make sure these shadow clones. He fought a war.
Yeah.
Like, they went to all these different locations across a battlefield.
Mm-hmm. Across their map, essentially.
Yeah, and he had no issues.
None.
He was sharing chakra, throwing moves out. Like, there was no problem.
See, you know, that's actually a fact. He had such an innate ability, like, our understanding of how Shadow Clone worked, that he was able to be like, here's my chakra, here's my chakra, here's my chakra, like, easily. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, if Naruto made a Shadow Clone and he was like, you're your own person, you don't have to do anything that you think you have to do. Like, you're free. You're a whole new me. That thing would live forever if it never got, like, killed.
Low key, bro, there's a point where, like, during the arc, his shadow clones, like, they tank hits.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll tank a hit, they'll block and get like sent flying back, and like, they'll tank that hit, but they won't poof.
Nope.
I feel like I ain't never seen Boruto do nothing like that.
Also, like, it took him how long to produce more than 2?
Also,
Naruto knows the multi-shadow clone? I'm just saying.
I mean, he can summon thousands.
Yeah.
Like tens of thousands. Where, like, I'm sure the most Boruto could probably muster up is like, I mean, he only knows the basic shadow clone.
And you can even say, like, young Naruto, before he was tapping into the Nine Tails chakra, like, was still producing a shit ton of clones.
That's true.
Like, that man was a chip off the old, second Hokage block. Sorry, I know people don't like
Nah,
that.
that was Kushina, bro.
Oh, what's up?
I think Naruto's a better shadow clone user in the sense of luck, but when it comes to actual like skills and like coming up with like plans and stuff, Boruto's smarter.
You think so? Like, I understand. Look, I've seen
Hold
him.
on.
I've seen him do a couple strategies. I've seen him like use the like Gale Palm, like wind style Gale Palm to like propel himself with his shadow clones. I've never really seen like the trickery that Naruto's played. Like, he's legit summoned one and used it to pull himself out of the way mid-air. I got one.
fucking Naruto versus Neji, bro. He used one as a cover because he went underground, wrecked fucking Neji's shit from underground. That literally won him the fucking fight.
Well, people are trying to like say that Boruto's way more of a genius than Naruto ever was because.
I mean, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. So there was recently I showed on one of the animes where Boruto didn't like even study for a test and he got a perfect score, and then people are comparing.
He has a mom.
That's such a.
Speechless. Damn.
I mean, that's one more parent than Naruto had.
I don't include Naruto because he's the village's father.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. No, I agree.
Yeah. He has
Exactly.
a mom.
He has a mom. That's still one more parent than Naruto had. Naruto had a third Hokage. Think about it.
Are you talking about Boruto or Naruto?
I'm sorry. Boruto has at least one parent more than Naruto did. Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Who fucking who? Oh, look, you started with everything and now you're where your dad started. You're gonna cry about it?
Suck it up, bro. Work to the top like he did. Now, hear me out. Again, hear me out.
What did you learn in that movie when you grabbed that chakra?
You know what Naruto had growing up? A third Hokage.
And Iruka,
That's okay. That's different.
who also kind of didn't like him because he was like, "You're the reason why my parents are dead. Fuck you."
Can we just again? We're gonna address what a piece of shit Kakashi was.
The fact he knew who he was.
He knew exactly who the fuck he was.
Didn't care about him either, really.
It's just like what?
Might not be. It might not necessarily be what happened, bro. He was like,
He was a
he was pulled into the Ambu.
yes, sir. Oh, he was in the Ambu, huh?
He got kicked out once.
Okay, then where? Jiraiya's just a piece of shit.
Jiraiya is a piece of shit. Yes, 100%. He should have raised Naruto. He should have been like, Tsunade, shut your big head ass up and fucking raise this child with me. And they should have just been his parents, but it didn't happen.
Damn. Oh, okay.
Because they were both the pieces of shit. She's an alcoholic gambler, and he's a pervert who can't face responsibility.
I mean, it
Why
would've
he
been-
never became Hokage. He literally said it himself. Man,
Okay, like,
Naruto
okay.
would have been so strong, bro.
So okay, thank
he
you.
would have had like the strength of,
And the-
of Tsunade, but like the finesse of jutsu of Jiraiya.
Okay, then let me ask this. Okay, had he had been raised by them, would his like
Who would be smarter, Naruto or Boruto?
Naruto?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's all about the upbringing, bro. Like Naruto had to overcome his circumstance and train hella hard, and like, I mean, in the end was a Destiny child, but we didn't know that at the start. He worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
Boruto grew up in a generation where it's fun to become a ninja versus Naruto. You become a ninja for like your family and your clan
yeah.
and like responsibility.
You're a child soldier.
A child soldier, but Boruto kind of had like you didn't really have to become a ninja if you didn't want to.
No. Shouldn't Boruto have been like training, or not really training, but like training, I guess, to like take up the Hyuga clan eventually?
No, that was Hinata's little sister,
Hinabi.
Hinabi, who took up the responsibility of the Hyugas.
Okay,
Because
and
Hinata
then
became an Uzumaki.
do they have any kids?
Hinabi?
Yes.
Hinabi has a crush on Konohamaru.
So no child is confirmed.
Bro, a Hyuga and a Saratobi having a child, that kid would be strong, bro.
I just realized that. I was like, that's broken. Like,
Himahamaru.
I wish that was to come true more than anything. Fuck, man, I hate Boruto.
Is Kurenai dead? Huh. Did she really let her kid go out and become... Okay.
Oh. Okay, we do agree that
thought
Naruto
they
is
were
the
at
better
peace,
shadow
bro.
clone user, right?
Yes, 100%. Like, we basically come to the conclusion of if Naruto had a parent,
He would have been way
he
better.
would have been way better. Yeah, like
That's
he
just
had
the
somebody to nurture him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, boo-hoo, Boruto. I'm sorry your dad was a shadow clone at your birthday.
You know what was at Naruto's birthday? Nothing.
His own shadow clone.
Damn. Damn, that hurts. Imagine the other ones before he learned how to do a shadow clone.
That's sad.
Exactly.
You know what's even more sad is like the context of, you know, after everything with what's his name, Kawaki.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After all the stuff with him, and like him becoming Naruto's son and everything, like Naruto straight up told Kawaki, like, look, bro, learning how to do a shadow clone jutsu so you can beat yourself up doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't help you emotionally. I've done it. I've been there. Like, I hated myself too, but like that never did anything for me.
Damn, I never thought like of them doing that. Jesus.
And that's after he learns and like becomes a part, like after he learns how to actually do the shadow clone, is like accepted by somebody in the village. Like, he was still going through that.
Oh man.
See, that's why we like Naruto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit.
I know what I said.
You know, man.
I
If-
want my brother's eyes.
I'm gonna cut all this.
No, I love it. I'm gonna be honest though, like, dude, like when you think about it, yeah, Sasuke had every fucking reason to be a bad guy.
Yeah, he did, 100%. And Naruto was like, look, bro, I'll be the one reason for you to be a good guy. And it worked.
Gay.
Me and you should do like a Naruto Sasuke cosplay. Do like a photo shoot. And we'll release it on Patreon.
The creepy part is people would actually pay for that.
Hey, let us know if you would pay for that. Comment in the comments if you want that.
I might shave my beard for it.
She's like, I'll cut this out. I'm cutting this out. This ain't good. Cut out. Cuts out. Okay, so anyways, I got another question for you, Naruto related. And please feel free to chime in, Bunny Lord, because I know you like the old generation of Naruto characters. Fucking girl
Yeah.
with daddy issues. I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
Mostly.
Okay. Mostly. Okay, so my question is, there was a point where Obito had stated that the legendary Sannin are not worthy of even being compared to the White Fang. What do y'all think about that? Because that's crazy. We've seen what they're capable of. Like Hanzo fighting them and deeming them the legendary Sannin. Like that was a scary thing. Like, it was very intense. You know, that was a legendary person. And when we saw him on the battlefield during the the reanimation jutsu,
He was a menace.
he was a menace. So they dealt with him.
And we're saying that the White Fang was even greater.
And like, all I know is that, you know, Kakashi got that sword from him that he used. And the dog summoning jutsu is like a family thing. That's all we know. So like, theoretically, he's got tracking dogs that he'll use to summon. Like, so he's got ninja dogs, and he's got you know, his White Fang. That short sword.
What the?
We never like, Kakashi made Raikiri. He's the one who did the lightning blade.
Yeah.
So his dad had to have his own jutsus and his own things that made him so strong that he can't be compared to the legendary Sannin.
That's.
I can like say the generic answer.
Huh.
The generic answer is all of them are like, they're legends in their own fact, and we should respect them because they gave up a lot and like sacrificed a lot. So we shouldn't compare them, and we should just honor them and their memories.
No.
Orochimaru gave up a lot. Like what? His morality?
Yeah, exactly.
What? Like his ability to go within a school zone?
Oh. Bro,
Sorry.
no. That is some of the funniest shit I have ever
It's as funny as the Sam one, remember?
Yes. Like I can't even fucking laugh because I feel like if I start laughing, I'm not gonna stop. My face is starting to hurt. Oh my god, I'm just crying. I'm just crying.
I'm just crying.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
Does my face look as red as it I think it does? Oh, well. Oh.
Jiraiya's a literal pervert.
Yep.
It's not as funny.
Yeah. So yeah, they're so great.
Okay, are we talking about after they like fell apart, or are we talking about at their
Take a
glory
peek.
days?
Well, I don't.
When
Okay.
was the peak?
We
Because
can't-
in anime, the older you are, the stronger you are.
Okay.
Unless it's One Piece and
Think
things
about
went
this.
wrong.
Think about this. Obito could not. Oh shit. Hold on.
Wait, did Obito state this?
Yes, but like
Whenever he was Toby, he stated this as Toby when he was still the masked man. But he knew him.
Think
He
about
even told Kakashi like, he's a hero to me.
Why did he kill himself?
Yes.
Yeah, and he killed himself because
Wait,
like
whoa, so we can say.
he
killed
he
himself.
self-deleted. He deleted himself because
He chose to save an ally over completing the mission.
but that was like a blasphemous thing. It's like you shouldn't do that. It's for the good of the village to complete the mission. But it was his selfishness in that moment of like, I want to save my comrade. But that's the thing is, and let's be real, like with the will of fire, like that belief in the Leaf Village that like we vibe with, the will of fire of like, oh, you know, I'm gonna save my comrades. Like we're gonna come out of this together. We'll put in all the effort together. But you don't leave a comrade behind.
But then can we say the same thing about Itachi? Like he was selfish, but he's not a hero either.
He never was.
Yeah, but no. Kakashi made sure that there's a statue and memorial of his memory, and he made sure everyone understands what he did.
That was because of his actions during the war. I'm sure Sasuke told him.
Yeah. Think about it.
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think? Do you think the Sonic should be compared to the White Fang?
Well, okay. Here's my thing. Like, I'm gonna just. This is how I'm gonna make it make sense in my brain. Okay. White Zetsu probably had crazy knowledge, because like it's derived from Madara. Okay. Well, I mean, it's Hashirama, but I guess it has like what? Madara fucking thoughts. But okay, the idea of White Zetsu had been around with since Madara's time. Okay.
He's basically like taking nature chakra
Mm-hmm.
and like pure nature chakra, and then using the vessel, like the husk
To
of the Ten Tails, to like create his own White Zetsu.
yes.
Like the White Zetsus were made from the husk of the Ten Tails.
Okay, yeah. And so like I mean, he was older than all that. So like I feel like that's how he stayed in touch with like what was going on with the world. He had all those White Zetsus just as fucking spies. They're just an extension of him. So he understood, saw, can gauge the legendary Sonic. So I believe that information could have been passed on like to Obito or Toby, like depending on who's in control. Like if Toby fucking saw the fight, like if it's like the Toby White Zetsu saw what the legendary Sonian were capable of, and then saw what everybody else was doing, like, yeah, no, White Fang was way better. Think about it, White Zetsu probably saw what the White Fang was capable of throughout all those fights.
Dude, we don't even have any feats. That's the crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's one of the most interesting and fun things about Naruto is like, oh, well, there were these wars in the past, and like there was chance encounters between ninjas. Like when they showed Minato and I and B meeting, I was like, man, this is so fucking cool. Like this is crazy. This is what I wanted to see. And like you know, them showing like Obito's past with Kakashi and like Rin and the whole
Donut
Beat-
shop.
yeah exactly.
What?
I always forget she's a donut.
Yeah.
I always forget Naruto has a donut.
Mm-hmm. Every great anime has a donut.
Choose your flavor.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. Bleach has a donut. Ichigo. Where were you?
Yeah, no, hey,
Yeah.
you're right. That is really kind of how it went too.
BJK have a donut?
They have a balloon.
Oh, no, that's a ketchup packet.
I feel
I'm
like
trying to think. I feel like there might be a donut along the road.
Goku was a donut.
Goku was a donut. Mm-hmm.
So was
See-
Raditz.
All the great animes have donuts.
Oh, Krillin was a donut?
He was also a ketchup packet.
Yes. It was like both.
Huh? Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Wow.
We salute you.
Look at you. She's making me proud.
You
That's
could make a
crazy.
whole dozen donuts right there out of that anime.
We should really make a dozen donuts. We should do that.
Mm-hmm.
We should do that. Making a dozen
Dozen.
anime donuts.
I'm down. I'm so down.
That sounds fun. Well, okay. I feel like we don't have enough actual genuine information to come to a conclusion on this discussion of who would be more powerful, right? But I'm just gonna say the White Fang.
Okay.
Just because we've seen Kakashi, bro. Clearly, he didn't have a mom. His dad killed himself, so he wasn't being trained by anybody. He was like struggling with depression in the Black Ops, doing all kinds of shit, right? But like, if that's what his son was capable of at such a young age, creating a new jutsu, I'm sure the White Fang and what he was capable of. Like he has a moniker, and like
I was gonna say like that generation was built different, bro. Think about what
they were closer to like the source of chakra.
Fucking what's his name? Who took on the seven swordsmen of the minute? Is it the seven?
Might die. My
Yes.
guy's father.
That generation was built different.
They were. They
Like,
really
he
were.
may never have, surpassed. God, what was he? He never became.
Chunin.
That's right.
I think he was a Genin.
Yeah, he was like a Genin like his entire life, but still took on them.
He killed 4 of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he killed 4 out of the 7.
Yeah, he killed 4 out of 7 last attack.
8 gates, man, crazy shit.
I'm sure. Mike Guy saw that and was like, okay, so I'm gonna have to train really, 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 really hard because there's gonna be a moment where I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he was. He's also the only one that Madara really acknowledged.
Yep. Fact.
Like even Sasuke, who was like, oh,
You're fun. I like that eye.
yeah, he was like, oh, hey, there's some of us still alive. Look at you.
I done thought Itachi killed all of them. Huh.
Oh man, I don't know if you want to talk about this next topic. I don't know how well this might go in the sense of like what we have as ammo.
Uh-huh.
But I've seen a lot of people talking online about, trying to watch anime with their kids, trying to introduce anime to their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, kids, it could be anywhere from like 5 years old to like 12, that you're like first introducing them to anime, like they could have never seen it before. My question is like, yes, age range matters, but how far does something have to go for you to deem it inappropriate? Right? Like their Spy Family has blood and gore. But how far is too far?
It depends on what the topic is about, what the anime is about. If it's about like
Okay, well, Spy Family, they kill all those people on the fucking
that's not for
cruise.
children.
It's a family friendly anime.
Just start with
Oh.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. That's all you need to start with, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
I got it. I know.
Pokemon Journeys, I would recommend 100% of the time, always. But
You know what you can recommend? Campfire cooking. Oh, the animal kills other animals? That's the circle of life. You get that in Lion King. There's not actually any people killing people.
Just be honest and say we're just gonna introduce kids to Dragon Ball and stuff. Like that's what we grew up on.
I mean, that's true, but like again, in Dragon Ball, there's some kind of risque things
Bro,
that like our parents didn't see when they were watching the TV.
First episode. Okay? Goku smacks the hoo-ha. First episode, man. I think like literally 2 episodes later, Bulma flashes Roshi.
He smacks it hard too. It's like
That's how he checks. It's inappropriate. Like, you think that's okay? Like, are we just gonna like? It's not like, again, like, is that appropriate to be showing little boys? Are little boys just gonna start going up to the little girls and just pop, pop? Oh no,
Yeah,
you are one of those.
Exactly. One Piece? Not appropriate.
No.
No. Bleach?
Demon Slayer
No.
isn't
No.
for children either, and I don't know why there's little kids watching Demon Slayer.
You can't introduce a kid to Bleach because it's
Too dark.
they're gonna end up with depression.
Yeah. Seriously.
Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Boom.
Digimon, digital monsters.
I'd say Fairy Tale if there wasn't so much ass and titty,
Yeah.
but that was it was very inappropriate and not child friendly. And that's what I struggle with here is like, how do you recommend something other than Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, okay, campfire cooking, that's a cooking one, but don't watch Food Wars. Like you can almost go, okay, well cooking anime is good, but Food Wars, no.
I got it.
Sports anime.
Yep. I fucking love you. My man is in my head. I was like, wait a minute. Fucking sports anime.
Haikyuu.
Haikyuu? I mean, Blue Lock's a little aggressive.
Blue Lock's a little aggressive.
Oh, what's the other one? The other,
All Out is a rugby anime. That one's good. Yawamushi Pedal, it's a biking anime. That one's good. Ice Shield 48 football anime. That one's good.
damn, see?
Ao Ashi soccer anime. That one's good. They teach team building and like leadership aspects, but they also teach you understanding other people's perspectives and their own experiences. Because like there are people who have to work together on a team in these animes, and then they'll come across people that they really clash with. It's like they view things completely differently, but then they get forced to interact with each other because they're on a team, and they get forced to understand each other. And it's like, oh well, one of them comes from a family where like the mother does everything and the father's a piece of shit, right? But then the other one comes from a family where the mother's expected to do everything because the father provides, right? And those two different ideas in their heads, like, oh well, the mom should be doing these things, and the son being like, well, she has to, but that's fucked up. It's like those two ideas clashing, they eventually come to an understanding. Like, I feel like that's the best part. They come to an understanding, learn about each other, figure out how to work together, and then like they go from there. That's a really good skill for a kid to learn. You need to know how to socialize. You need to know how to get along with people. You know how to understand new perspectives.
Okay, then I got one. I'm gonna put it out there just because you've seen it, but you haven't seen it. Frieren?
I mean, I want to say yes,
Right?
but I feel like there's a little.
Never mind.
more
There's a little more hardcore core to it. Yeah,
themes.
another thing about it. I just remembered the Kia. Yeah. My bad. I'm gonna take that one back.
Maybe Delicious in Dungeon would be good.
There you go. Okay, that one's not too bad. Laid back camping.
Laid back camp wouldn't be bad.
Ooh. That silence one.
There's an anime. I mean, I feel like sports is like the best genre to be like, oh yeah, kid friendly sports.
Yeah, because Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh are sports.
Yeah, in Pokemon you literally make a team.
Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh you have to like strategize.
Yeah, you have a party of 6, but ain't no fucking fun in yours, Sarah. So we can't call it a party. Damn, I fucked that up.
Every party needs a pooper. That's why they invited you.
Party pooper.
Party pooper. Okay, hold on. Now hear me out. In today's age, okay, knowing what we know, because we watched this as a kid, would you recommend Spirited Away? At what age is it okay to watch that movie? 8? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like being traumatized by a dirty river monster really, really motivates you to not litter.
Huh.
Like
You know?
seeing how dirty that river was and like all that. Like I don't know. I was always very conscious of like what I
Littering
did
and stuff,
with
yeah,
my
same.
trash, you know, recycling, stuff like that. So I wouldn't-
It's really scary a little bit. Once you meet your twin sister Zeniva, it's fine.
Really? That's what freaked you out?
Yeah, it was just Zeniva. It scared me a little. Just a little. But
Okay, what was it that creeped you out?
the big baby.
Oh, okay. Am I the only one that was freaked out by No Face?
Yeah.
Nah, that thing fucking traumatized
I mean, I
me.
was freaked out when it like
Started fucking eating people?
I thought it was cute.
when it started spewing stuff everywhere.
Mhm.
Like that part freaked me out. But nah.
It was a giant frog, basically.
Yeah, I would recommend any Studio Ghibli movies. Almost any. I like definitely Spirited Away, Ponyo for sure, Kiki's Delivery Service, My Neighbor Totoro. I
do not recommend Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about that.
No,
like
that
he
was-
gets the cursed arm.
Yeah, that one I think kind of dances on the line.
Is New Legend of Zelda just
Yes.
Princess Mononoke?
Yes, we rewatched it recently, and trust me, I can 100% agree. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom is literally Princess Mononoke. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
That's a weird looking deer.
Mm-hmm.
It should not have fucking ears. Not like that.
Okay, what about Suzume? That's kind of hardcore though, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a little hardcore. I feel like even Weathering with You,
Oh.
that one would be a little hardcore. The one with the Sunshine Girl.
Uh-huh.
But that's Makoto Shinkai.
Oh, okay, fair. I still haven't seen that new one. The boy and the
Oh no, that's a
The
new
Boy and the What?
Ghibli movie. The
It's-
boy.
yeah, well, like I want to see
Boy
that
and
one
the
so I can judge it.
Yeah, I want to watch it too. Well, I can't think of anything other than sports and Pokemon, which is
Mhm.
a sport. If you did not know, Pokemon is a sport anime. Just saying.
Digimon's not. It's just one of the first isekais.
Yes. Oh my God, we just gonna be categorizing shows in weird ways.
Yeah.
Wait, how do we categorize Yu-Gi-Oh in a weird way?
Oh, what are you talking about? It's an isekai for the pharaoh.
Okay, well that's funny, but I'm trying to think of like a death game or something like that. Survival battle royale.
Yes. Oh my God, it was like the first battle royales.
Oh my God, you're right. Huh.
Literally, just a map. Just dropped all these people on a map. Beat each
Everybody
other.
fight.
Yeah.
Winner takes all.
Literally. Same shit in the Battle City tournament.
That's
what
fucking
the
crazy.
fuck?
That's crazy, actually. I never really thought about that. That's nuts. That was no tournament. That was a battle royale.
Yeah.
He lied to us.
Fucking Kaiba.
Okay. Well, if y'all can think of any other kid-friendly recommendations, I got some friends who have kids who, want to share the things that they love with them. If you got any recommendations, things that, say you have a kid and you'd let them watch, let us know.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate it.
Let us know in the comments. Again, let us also know if you guys like this episode or if it was complete garbage. We appreciate the feedback. Make sure you guys are subscribing over on Spotify. Trying to reach 1,000. That's the goal now, guys. Appreciate everybody for listening. Alchemists out.
Alchemists out.